This morning, Austin police officers shot and killed a 17-year-old who officers say they thought was reaching for a gun in his waistband. This happened on Baden Lane in the Pioneer Hill neighborhood in Northeast Austin. Investigators later determined the teen was unarmed, with the police chief saying preliminary information shows this was, quote, potentially a suicide by police. New tonight, KXAN's Kevin Bosker spoke with a law enforcement training expert about how officers are taught to respond in situations like this.
On Friday morning, Austin police officers responded to reports of a teenager possibly armed with a gun. It only took seconds.
What's going on, bro? You all right? You doing all right?
From the time officers stepped out of their vehicles to the moment gunfire erupted. You can hear officers make contact with the individual, giving verbal commands. The teen then appears to reach towards his waistband. Officers then fire multiple rounds. Austin Police Chief Lisa Davis addressed the shooting during a news conference.
It was later determined that a water bottle was in his waistband, and the initial 911 call originated from the deceased's own phone. At this time, our preliminary investigation indicates that it was the deceased who placed the call.
James Keith, with Advanced Law Enforcement Rapid Response Training, or ALERT, at Texas State University in San Marcos, the organization dedicated to train first responders, emphasizes officers don't have the benefit of hindsight.
Unfortunately, every situation is unique and presents its own set of challenges. An officer will many times have to make a split-second decision and respond, all in an effort to make sure that lives are preserved.
Talk to me about those split-second decisions. What is going through an officer's mind? What are they trained to do in those scenarios?
An officer is constantly trying to evaluate the scene that they're walking into. When they have that interaction with a suspect, one of the first things they're looking to identify is whether that person has a weapon, whether their hands have anything in them, and whether they have any weapons on their body. Once they've made that assessment, that allows them to determine the next steps on how that interaction is going to go.
Officers are often required to make life or death decisions in seconds. This was a rapidly evolving incident. Our commitment now is to examine the facts, the evidence, the officer's actions, and the applicable law.
Kevin Bosker, KXAN News.
And the 3 officers involved in the shooting are on administrative leave per department protocol. Police are also waiting to release the name of the 17-year-old, giving his family some time to notify their loved ones. Chaz Moore, the head of the Austin Justice Coalition and advocacy group, says Chief Davis called him personally this morning to tell him about the shooting. And while Chief Davis said evidence points to the possibility that he wanted the officers to shoot him, no other information was given about mental health. And Moore says there should be a different approach when it comes to that.
We have to have a different option to help people that need mental help. Bottom line, we just have to try something new. There's no reason this young boy should not be alive today.
And we have more in-depth coverage with this story right now on KXAN.com.